Registered dietitian Amy Shapiro from Real Nutrition is here to answer all of your healthy eating questions. This person says, does intermittent fasting actually boost your metabolism?
When done correctly, intermittent fasting can boost your metabolism. It does increase the amount of human growth hormone that we have in the body, which can help to decrease fat and increase muscle mass, which boosts the metabolism, only if done right.
If done right. Can you skip any kind of diet as long as you have a healthy, balanced meal?
Yes, there's no prescription for, any diet that will work for you. But if you're eating a balanced meal and you feel great, your energy is high, your health is on point, absolutely.
Okay. This person says, is it bad if I drink water while eating? Since childhood, I was taught not to drink while eating.
Well, I usually recommend drinking water 30 minutes before your meal and 30 minutes after your meal and taking small sips during your meal. The reason for this is that you can fill up on water. You can also dilute your digestive enzymes. And when that happens, you might feel that you have some stomach issues or some bloating. So it might not help with that. It also could cause acid reflux. So it was good advice you had as a child.
Oh, okay. So sip during the meal, but a drink before and a cup afterwards. Okay. Should I stop eating sugar cold turkey?
That's really up to you. I would say if you stop cold turkey, then you should substitute for a more natural sugar, maybe in fruit, something like that. But when you reduce your sugar, you do reduce your sugar cravings. So if you give yourself a tough week or two, you should feel really great. But that's up to you.
Mm-hmm. All right, this person says, I know that I don't always eat a balanced meal. Do you recommend vitamins?
So I do recommend vitamins. I think of them as your insurance policy. If you feel that you are not eating a balanced meal or there's a time in your life where you are really rushing or traveling, then a multivitamin is a great safety net. And then there are other vitamins that you could take to cover the bases of the nutrients that you definitely are not eating enough of. Something I usually recommend is like an omega-3 because people don't eat enough fish, but you can personalize those for sure to make up for what you're lacking.
Okay, and this is kind of a piggyback on what you talked about the supplements. She says, why do I need to take my supplements at night rather than in the morning?
So I did say to take it with your toothbrush, but there are some times to take, you do want to take some supplements with food. You want to take some supplements in the morning and some in the evening. It depends on what they are. I was just giving you an easy tip on how to introduce them into your day. So I do think that I usually recommend omega-3s at night because if they repeat on you, they kind of taste funky, but B vitamins give you energy. So I tell you to take those during the day. Same with the multivite. So there are specific times to take things, but insert them at either time. Maybe you should brush your teeth 3 times a day.
Yes. All right. Is it better to cut out certain foods or use portion control when eating them?
I think this is different for everyone. Some people are great at moderation and some people don't know what moderation means. So my perspective is that if you can have and control how much you have of something and something that you really love and enjoy, then I would say have a little bit of that every day as long as it's not getting in your way. But if you are someone who really has a hard time, putting away the bag of chips at night, and you do better by just eliminating them completely and maybe eating some carrots and celery instead, then you have to do that for you. But everyone is different, and every day is different. So, practice what works best for you.
All right, this person's asking, do you eat before you exercise? Like I'm doing exercise on a treadmill. Should I eat before I exercise?
Again, that's very personalized. Some people feel better exercising, especially doing cardio activity on an empty stomach because it doesn't repeat on them. But some people feel that they can't get through it. There is research that shows if you're trying to lose weight or burn fat, that exercising fasted or on empty helps you to get right into your stored energy. So you're burning fat. But again, if you feel weak, then it's not going to work for you. So I would say try it out either way, but you do not need fuel to exercise if you're not going longer than, let's say, an hour.
Oh, this is good to know because I think, you hear all these kind of mismatched kinds of things. So it's good to know. Thank you so much for answering our questions, our text questions, giving us some encouragement if we're kind of faltering on our New Year's resolutions. We appreciate it. For those of you who may have missed some of this, you can catch up on all of the nutritionist's encouragement and advice and recommendations in the Who Wants to Know section.